Hi, Philip Chesney here from English Interviews. For today's tip, we're going to see how to job hunt. So how to do your job search. So for our first tip of the day, it is networking. So you need to follow up with friends, family, colleagues, alumni. Make sure that they know that you are on the job hunt. Make sure to participate in networking events such as lectures at your college or maybe a company event. So you're constantly meeting other people, and also happy hours. You might have some friends that are working at a company and there might be a new position that is opened up at the company that you're going to find out about. So these things are very important. Also, make sure that you call people up for, a coffee meeting. Get together at a Starbucks, talk a little bit, talk about the market, and see they might actually have some positions available at their company. For our next one, make sure that you map out companies that you want to work for or companies that interest you. So first of all, what you should do is create a Word document or a spreadsheet and write down the companies that you want to work for along with the hyperlinks directly to their career or their job page. So quickly on a daily basis or on a weekly basis, you can check the available positions at the company. Additionally, you need to conduct research on the company. So you need to look up their mission statement, their values, what they intend to do in the future, what segment they're in, what kind of business are they. Look up what's new about the company in the market, and also what are some current news on the company. So you really need to do your homework about the company. Also, you should really try to connect with some of their employees. Try to find them on LinkedIn, connect with them, send them a message, or even see which ones are your second or third connections on LinkedIn. Try to have a friend introduce you. This is very effective. Number 3, reach out to companies even if they're not hiring. So for instance, imagine that there's a new company coming to your region, or at the moment they only have very senior positions. Write them a letter, write them an email, and also send your resume. What you really want to do is get on their radar. So next time they need a project manager or maybe a marketing analyst or some position, they already have someone that they've seen before. So they might remember, what about John or what about Phil? We have his resume in our resume bank. Let's give him a call. Let's Skype him. So this is another great way for you to get on their radar. Number 4, preparing your resume. Get your resume ready and have multiple versions of it. Remember, your resume is not a one-size-fits-all approach. You need to have multiple versions. You might have to tweak it, make some small adjustments to it so that it's more appropriate for the position that's being offered. Number 5, make sure that you have a LinkedIn profile. As the saying goes, if you don't have a LinkedIn profile, you don't exist. Recruiters nowadays really look at LinkedIn profiles. Sometimes, or maybe even 3/4 of them, will look at your profile beforehand. So make sure you have it and make sure that it's 100% complete. Also, as a quick test, what I want you to do is Google yourself. Type your name in, see what comes up. This is very important because if your recruiter wants to know, who is Phil Chesney? He might type me in Google and see what comes up. So take a look at what comes up in the search field and also in the pictures. So you may have some cleaning up to do. So make sure you're aware of this. Number 6, for your job search, make sure you create profiles on LinkedIn, Monster, Indeed, and the other main job hunting websites. Make sure you have a profile and make sure that you upload your resume there. Number 7, make sure you apply to positions that you have relevant experience. Now, if you're applying for a director position and you're just starting out your career, maybe you should be looking for a trainee position or maybe an internship or a junior position. But a director level is something totally different. You may not have had that experience yet. So make sure you focus on relevant positions. This will really increase the likelihood of you getting that phone call and then going in for an interview. And number 8, follow up with the companies that you have sent your resume to. Contact a recruiter or contact a responsible person. You may have seen him on LinkedIn, or you may have actually had an email from him previously. Contact him, see if the position is still open, and put yourself on his radar again. Show him that you're really interested in the position. I hope that you've liked this short tip of the day and that you'll be able to put it into practice. If you ever have any questions on job interviews, or you would like to see a video made on a specific question, feel free to post it in the box below and I'll be glad to make a video on that. Thanks again, and I'll see you next Tuesday.